We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. At the plate, Tim LeCastro. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
7 o'clock.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and one batter in, and the Giants now have to handle a threat on the base paths.
Batting second.
So here's Adam Frazier as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And it's fouled away. LeCastro on at first, nobody out. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. The 1-2.
Ball, that's just out.
On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. Popped into the air, back behind second. Therefore, it is Dozier, and that's the first out. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And that brings up Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
He's set. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
0-1's the count.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. A man at third with one away.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Batting fifth. The first baseman.
At the plate, Christian Walker. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Takes this the other way to right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final. Now at the plate, Nico Horner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants.
Here's the pitch.
The shortstop, Nico Horner.
Fastball called for strike 2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Blackmon. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Batting second.
Here's Brian Dozier now.
As he grounds one briskly to short.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Batting third.
In now, Aristides Aquino. As he'll take a look at ball 1. skied in the air to straightaway left. Grossman is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Nelson Cruz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. The second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Second inning set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
The shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Batting 7.
Here's Robbie Grossman. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
2-2 the count.
The 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Carson Kelly, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Swing and a liner, but foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Dozier.
He's out.
On to first, a double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And now it'll be the catcher, Carson Kelly. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Now in the box, Michael Franco. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Michael.
And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Batting
At the plate, Danny Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bumgarner, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Little chopper back to the mound. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Here's Jake Marisnick as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Blackman is under it. 2 down. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Shortstop,
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. And a second run is across. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score, but not the third. Into the box now, Madison Bumgarner.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
9, 1, and 2 due up. Popped up. Santana has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Tim LeCastro. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball on his first at bat and didn't miss it.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Third baseman, Adam.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Marisnik. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the bottom of the third now, and set to go is the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
The second baseman.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
He's right there. And that's the first out. Stepping in, Aristides Aquino. He flew out in his last at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grossman is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
23. Nelson.
Infield in the overshift here now, the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And another foul ball. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Mike Trout.
Bouncer to the left side. There is Dozier. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
The right fielder, number 19.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2 balls and a strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
All even now, 2-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So stepping in, Christian Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So 2 are gone now in the Diamondbacks' 4th, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 balls and no strikes.
No strikes.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
3 balls and a strike, the count to the Diamondbacks shortstop.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Full count. 3-2.
Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Reined in. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Digging in now, Michael Franco. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Santana. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Grossman is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Fouled off. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Popped him up. Frazier is under it, and the inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Robbie Grossman. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
No strike.
A ball and a strike.
The count 1-1.
The 1-1. Soft liner towards short. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Now batting, the catcher.
Into the box, Carson Kelly. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled away. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And it's fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tried to hold up there, appealed down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Pulls this one in the air out to left. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and the pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat next. From the stretch. Popped him up. Santana has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim LeCastro. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knob.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Liner in there for a base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Now batting, third baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit out towards second. Dozier has it. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away. Into the box now, Jake Marisnick. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
And he fouls this one off. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Standing in now, Drew Smiley. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Frazier is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Nico Horner. He singled and drove home 2 his last time.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Count even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Full count.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Marisnick blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Throw won't get him.
The batter, number 9.
Brian Dozier at the plate. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Turned on down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Now batting, number 44.
At the plate now, Aristides Aquino. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit softly down the line at first. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and gone. To the plate now, Maikel Franco. He swings and grounds it to short. There is Ahmed. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by
Swung on and belted. Looking up is the left fielder, still ranging back. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Popped up. Horner is there. Makes the play, one away. Ready once again, Christian Walker. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hard hit ball to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. And there's out number 2. Digging in once again, Nick Ahmed. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Danny Santana.
The first baseman, Danny.
Hit out toward second. He's got it. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first. So here's Mike Zunino. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Popped him up. Frazier is under it, and he's got it for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jake Marisnick. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is high and outside for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ground ball, foul down the left side. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Now batting, the pitcher, Drew Miley.
Wilmer Flores will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. First and second now, 1 man out. This one skied out toward right. Blackman is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay. Stepping into the box, Nico Horner. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Heading out toward shallow right. Blackman will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Melvin Adone is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 72.
All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the switch hitting outfielder, Robbie Grossman.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's a pop-up now. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Up next for Arizona, Carson Kelly. It was a flyout. Stephen Vogt will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Number 21, Stephen.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are two away now.
The pitcher, number 40.
John Jay will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. 0-1, here it comes. This is pulled into right. And Jay's on base. He's got a base hit. So the top of the seventh isn't over yet after the two-out base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired.
Traditional seventh inning, correct.
Yohan Lopez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. At the plate, Brian Dozier, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Weak grounder down the line at third. And he'll reach first safely. The 1-1 home.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Loud contact by Dozier, and a ball with carry to left field. Left fielder looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. Into the box now, Aristides Aquino.
The swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Lopez, a Cuban-born ball player. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Line drive to center field. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. On a line, that's a base hit. Stepping in now, Michael Franco.
He swings and lines it to left.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Settling in now, Danny Santana. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Standing in now, Mike Zunino.
He swings and grounds it to short.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Center fielder, number 16, Jake.
In now, Jake Marisnick.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Blackman is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Leading off the inning, Tim
second baseman, Tim McCaffrey.
First offering on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Softly hit to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the eighth.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box, Adam Frazier.
As it's on the ground toward the hole.
And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the center fielder.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. None out, runners at first and second. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Charlie Blackmon. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Here's the first pitch to him. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Garcia, a native of the Dominican Republic. He throws a slider, a four-seam fastball, and a changeup. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Into the box now, Christian Walker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. At the plate, Nick Ahmed.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
There is Dozier. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Alex Dickerson is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
Dickerson.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Ready now, Nico Horner. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. LeCastro over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it, and the inning is over. Trevor Gott comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Robbie Grossman will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And this will be fouled away. A windup and the 0-1. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Now batting, catcher.
To the plate now, Stephen Vogt. Hot shot towards the hole. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Jason Kipnis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks, number 27, Jason.
Fouled off. And they're runners at the corners now. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And it'll be a sac fly and an RBI as that'll cut this to a 3-run deficit now.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim LeCastro. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. This one's flared toward left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. The relay, the tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
Now batting, third baseman, Adam.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier.
He swings and grounds it to short.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
The center fielder, number 27.
Trevor Cahill gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Now pitching for the Giants.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the run is in to score from second.
The right fielder, number 19.
At the plate now, Charlie Blackmon. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Frazier rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
So now to the plate, Christian Walker. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He doubled his last time through. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks' first baseman. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Into the box now, Nico Horner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. In there, strike one.
7 o'clock.
Line towards center field. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. And he takes ball one. A ball and a strike now. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. 2 balls and a strike to Dozier. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 2-2. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Blackmon going back. And this one is gone. A home run. In now, Aristides Aquino, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Batting 4. The lefty.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
2-2 the count. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around in the inning. Into the box, Tim LaCastro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch.
The second baseman.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Fouled away. Slow little roller to third. Tough play for Franco. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Adam Frazier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Batting third, the center fielder.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hit hard back up the middle to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. So in now for San Francisco, Maikel Franco, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now to the plate, Danny Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Ball 1. 2-0 now. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
2 strikes.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon.
The right fielder, Charlie.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Batting fifth.
To the plate now, Christian Walker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Batting fifth.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
And another foul ball. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's Robbie Grossman as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in. The throw into second. Throw to second, and he's out. But we do have a tie ball game now with a run scoring on the play.
Batting 8. The catcher.
Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
The pitcher, Robbie.
He waits. Now the pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Now batting, second baseman.
At the plate, Tim LaCastro. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded down the third baseline. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Nope, foul ball.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
The center fielder.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. 1-1 the count now. And the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
You can bet they'd love ball four here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Blackman moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Savali. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number two. Next to bat for the Giants, Nico Horner hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The batter number 9.
Here's Brian Dozier now. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. On a line, that's a base hit.
Now batting, number 44.
Into the box, Aristides Aquino. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Third baseman, Adam Frazier.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Now at the plate, Mike Trout. Here comes the first pitch.
Wow.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. On to first, and very quickly, two are gone here in the home third. So here's the cleanup hitter, Charlie Blackman. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Smoke toward the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Christian Walker. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Blackman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 3-1.
That's inside.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Shortstop, Nick.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The left fielder, number 8.
So coming to the plate, Robbie Grossman. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find his...
In there, a base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second, and it's a 4-1 game. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. Check swing grounder to the right side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Striding in, Danny Santana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled off. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Line towards center field. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Stephen Vogt.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And there's 1 down now. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Robbie Ray. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Tim LaCastro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Too low, 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Count still full, 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a little blooper to center. Corner ranging into the outfield. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
So here's Adam Frazier. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. He's not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Mike Zunino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Base hit into right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
In now, Jake Marisnick. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
2 balls.
Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
3-2 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. Wilmer Flores will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Grounded weakly toward third. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nico Horner, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Popped him up.
The batter, number 9, second baseman,
Brian Dozier at the plate.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Trevor Cahill, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing of. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnik is under it. He's got it 1 away. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Christian Walker.
the first baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Walker.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
I got the count.
Interesting
2-2.
sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. To short, hit hard. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Aristides Aquino.
Things not looking very...
Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
The left fielder.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout has a read on it. One down. Digging in, Michael Franco. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Now batting, Danny Santana. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Now batting.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is bottom of the sixth inning now, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat.
The shortstop, Nick.
A ball and no strikes. Late that time for a strike. The 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Robbie Grossman waits on deck. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. On the ground to third. There is Franco. And that's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Robbie Grossman. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Grossman.
And a ball 1-0. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Settling under it is Marisnik for out number 2. In now, Stephen Vogt.
The catcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. 7th inning ready to roll. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnik.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Stephen Piscotty will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 25.
Austin Adams takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Alex Dickerson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Alex.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. That's popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. At the plate now, Nico Horner. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Everything this guy throws moves. That two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Grounded back up the middle. Ahmed to his left. He's got it. There's one on to first. And here indeed is a super double play. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0. Here it is. That's inside. 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And that's over. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can...
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. On to second, but he's in safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play. Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0. Here it is.
That's ball 2.
This inning really feels...
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Reyes Maranta comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Jason Kipnis is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Jason Kipnis.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The next 0-2. It is a fastball then off the plate for a ball.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Standing in, Tim LaCastro. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball called just a bit low. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball. 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
And that's in there, base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
The center fielder, number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Runners are at first and second with one away. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Charlie Blackmon. Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Lined but speared on a hop.
On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Archie Bradley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now the 1-1 pitch. To short. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th. To the plate now, Maikel Franco. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. Bradley has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is in the air out to right. After it is Blackmon. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So digging in now, Danny Santana. Last time through was a base hit. 0-1 the count. One ball and one strike to the Giants' first baseman. Slow roller down the third baseline. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hit down the line at first. He'll go to the bag for 1, and they'll have to put the tag on him at second, but it's a 3-. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go.
Leading up for the Diamond. Back, the first baseman. Christian Walker.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks' first baseman. 1-1, here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Nick Ahmed. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
The left fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
So now to the plate, Robbie Grossman, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. That evens it up, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now
so strike. In Stephen Carson Kelly will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks, number 18, Carson Kelly.
Danny Jimenez enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Danny Jimenez.
High in the air out to center field. Marisnick is under it. And that ends the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino.
The catcher, Mike.
Fouled away. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Now at the plate, Jake Marisnick, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets in his.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Jalen Davis will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 49, Jalen Davis.
Joaquin Soria takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. And that misses ball 1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Coming to the plate now, Nico Horner. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. In the dirt, and now let's see. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? LeCastro will put this one away, and the side. Trevor Gott comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 58, Trevor Gott.
John Jay is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Digging in, Tim LaCastro. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Liner towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So striding forward now, Adam Frazier. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Marisnick will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Merrill Kelly takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. We are into extra innings, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Brian Dozier. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Hit to third. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Striding in once again, Aristides Aquino. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. Into the box now, Nelson Cruz, as he'll take a look at ball 1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Striding into the box, Maikel Franco. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 5-4 game. Into the box, Danny Santana, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Hit in the air to right field. Blackman is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mike Trout.
The center fielder, Mike.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And this is through into right field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
The right fielder, number 19. Charlie.
In now, Charlie Blackmon. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. Stepping up now, Christian Walker. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Now the pitch. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. One out and a runner on second base. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. High in the air out towards shallow right. Aquino will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
The batter, number
now
13.
at the plate, Nick Ahmed, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit high and deep out to left field. You can kiss it goodbye. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
7 o'clock.
Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. And it's fouled away. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. At the plate, Adam Frazier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hit out towards second. Dozier has it. And that's the second out. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Lays off 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. Now the 2-0. Line drive to left. Cruz is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Settling in now, Nico Horner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop.
Now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. So 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Dozier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
Batting third.
At the plate now, Aristides Aquino, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Dozier leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A line shot to third base. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner. Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree. Second inning set to go, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. At the plate, Christian Walker. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Aquino is there. 2 down. Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Danny Santana.
The first baseman, Danny.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Sliced hard on the ground. He's right there. And there are 2 away now. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Marisnick.
Nope,
and they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Mike Zunino would be next.
Nope, that's
and
inside.
the walk. Now in the box, Mike Zunino. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is at the plate, Robbie Grossman, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Hopped up. Dozier is calling for it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in, Nick Ahmed.
The shortstop, Nick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
The 1-1 home. It's a fastball that misses.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher.
Standing in now, Zach Gallen. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
I got the count.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
A bouncer up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
To the plate now, Tim LaCastro. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the stretch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 offering. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2. Softly on a line to third. But an easy play over at third, and that'll be bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
The pitcher.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
2-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So now to the plate, Nico Horner.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Behind 0-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Brian Dozier now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 1-1 the count. First and second here with nobody out. 2 balls and a strike to Dozier.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ball even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So stepping in, Aristides Aquino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Cueto rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Nelson.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Line drive to left. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Ready for another chance? Danny Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. 2 out with the man at first. And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. All set for the start of the fourth. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
A ball and a strike now. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. Liner in there for a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in now, Christian Walker, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Settling under it is Marisnick for out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Stephen Vogt. He flew out in his last at bat. He's set and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Blackmon isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. Here's Robbie Grossman. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay throw. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely.
The bat, number 13.
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass. And that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
The pitcher.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First offering on its way. Fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Count now a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. One run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. 1 run is scored. The relay, and he is in there.
Up next to the
into the box, Tim LaCastro. And he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man.
1-1.
The set and the 1-1. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Michael Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And now a pitch on the way. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. A half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Giants.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Jake Marisnick comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Marisnick is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jake Marisnick becomes out number 2 this inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Adam Frazier. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, outside.
Now the 1-0. He's taken strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Dozier fields it cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackmon, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Lifted down the line in left. And he will get there to make the running play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. Alex Dickerson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Giants. Number 12, Alex.
Fouled off.
Dickerson.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Nico Horner. He singled his last time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. A ball and no strikes. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will Mlb The Show takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Stepping into the box. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Stephen Vogt, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Up next for Arizona, Robbie Grossman. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Popped up. Franco moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Aristides Aquino.
The right fielder.
In there for strike 1. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Nelson Cruz, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Check swing called strike, 0-1. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Fly ball out to right field. After it is Blackman, and that'll get down for a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batter, the first baseman,
Andrew Chafin, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. At the plate, Danny Santana, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Chafin has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. The 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Digging in once again, Maikel Franco, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 2-1, here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Nick Ahmed.
Leading off from the Diamondbacks.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nick Ahmed.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. John Jay will come on to pinch hit now with a
pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks. Number 9, John Jay.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Now pitching for the Giants.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Garcia.
He's running. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. He's running again. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim LaCastro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Garcia, a native of the Dominican Republic. He throws a slider, a four-seam fastball, and a changeup. Tough play for Franco. To second for 1, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Into the box now, Adam Frazier. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Please join for the tradition.
Austin Adams gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Marisnick. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Into the box now, Mike Zunino. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. 2-0 now. Adams rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. 1 out, nobody on. Right to him. On to first, and there were 2 down. Wilmer Flores will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 41, Wilmer Flores.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Trevor Cahill has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53.
Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Charlie Blackmon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
The batter, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Christian Walker. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Reyes Maranta is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. To the plate now, Stephen Vogt. And this will be fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. First and second now, 1 man out. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. Now to the plate, Robbie Grossman. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Maranta, a native of the Dominican Republic. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. Santana calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Nico Horner. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Walker is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Brian Dozier. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Now batting.
He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed. They'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And this one bounds around against the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he is out at third. And that's a big mistake there leading off the inning. Jason Kipnis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Number 27.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Horner trying to get there. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Striding in, Tim LeCastro.
Tim LeCastro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
1-1 the count now.
Now the pitch. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. And he popped him up. Dozier shading to his right, and that's the third out. Joaquin Soria comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nelson Cruz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now batting, the first baseman, Danny Santana.
Jalen Davis will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 49.
At the plate now, Danny Santana, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
The third baseman, number 7.
In now, Michael Franco, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
That's inside. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Center fielder, number 16.
So striding in, Jake Marisnick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and one strike. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. 2-1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Back to first. A double play. And they will strand the possible tying run at second. This ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the ninth, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift.